Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
Your officials for tonight's game are James Payne, Craig Hershey, and Roger Marley. We are ready to start play here at Southside High School. Shorter to jump against Malik Williams. There's the ball. It's tipped up and Snider controls. That is Jordan Gorman with the ball. He will handle the duties of point guard for the Panthers this evening. They'll go right side to Stroud. He's winged out of the baseline to Barnfield. Southside starting in a 2-3 matchup. Good look inside to Gorman. He'll throw it up to Malik Williams. It's off the back of the rim. And it looked like it deflected off of Keandre Brown and went out of bounds off of Snider, and Southside will retain possession. D'Angelo Stroud to inbounds. He'll look for Williams. Nothing there. Goes deep, way out top to Gorman, and he'll have it for Jeremy Rouse, South Snider squad. Big crowd here at Southside here tonight. Keandre Brown over to Stroud. Stroud will shoot it from long distance along with Barnfield and Gorman. Stroud has it. He looks underneath. He'll find Barnfield. He'll kick it to the lefty, Keandre Brown. His shot is up and off and grabbed by Malik Williams and slammed home. So Malik Williams with his first 2 points, and Snider leads. Everett Merritt finds a wide open lane. He'll go reverse. He misses. And then Keandre Brown comes up with it. He's got the ball on the ground, giving up to Johnson. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Didier hits his first shot, and South with an early 1-point lead. Like I said, if Trajan Didier can shoot tonight and they can play some good defense, they'll be in this game. Williams way outside. He'll shoot about a 25-footer. It's off the back of the rim and rebounded by Everett Merritt. He looks to push. He finds Courtney Shorter. Another three ball on the way. It was a little bit left, and Stroud comes up with it for Southside. He looks up. He throws the ball, gives it up to Merritt. Merritt drives in with the body, and that will be on Keandre Brown. On Keandre Brown, his first, the team's first, and Everett Merritt will shoot 2. Everett Merritt's got to be careful. He did a lot of woofing right there at the end of that. He's lucky he did not pick up a technical foul. Merritt misses the first one off the back of the rim. And he'll have one more. So an early turnover leads to free throws for Southside. Merritt's second one up and good. Brown, he'll push for Snider. He's got to watch out. He got Merritt all over him. Now Gorman to control for Snider. Snider comes into this game 14-5. They're on an 8-game winning streak. Southside playing a matchup zone right now. More like a 1-3-1 zone with Wallace Nord running the backside and Dennis Johnson running in the middle. They put some length on the outside to try to come back Malik Williams, and there he misses again, and South pushes. Everett Merritt, I talked about it. He's a sophomore, has had no starts this season. Gets his first one tonight, and there's Shorter. He'll shoot over the taller Williams. He misses, and Barnfield picks it up, pushes it up to D'Angelo Stroud, who goes in against Dennis Johnson. Johnson will foul him, and D'Angelo Stroud will be at the line, shooting 2. Johnson's first, the team's first. The Archers lead 4-2. 5:32 remains here in the first quarter. I'd like to thank our sponsors today: Parkview Sports Medicine, Sports Center Inc., and the News Sentinel. Stroud's first one up and good. D'Angelo Stroud, the twin brother of DeAndrew Stroud, who was one of the stars on the Snider Panthers football team this season, who not only played fullback, but at the end of the year came in and was one of the best defensive ends in the city of Fort Wayne. Everett Merritt has it against Gorman. He'll drive, cut off. Now gives it up to Shorter, still on the right side. Southside dressed in their home whites, and Courtney Shorter strong to the bucket, and he scores for the Archers. And there's a block on it, and then a turnover. That's over and back. Very good call. Once again, our officials for tonight, James Payne, Craig Hershey, and Roger Marley. Dennis Johnson at the inbounds. That's 2 turnovers now on Snider. Another big game going on around the area tonight is Northside is visiting Bishop Luers. Shorter way out in front on the double S's. He gets a screen by Nord, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Wallace Nord. His first, team second. Snider has the ball, so that's a turnover on the Archers, and quickly into the game, number 10, a sophomore, Amari Hall. 6'7", so they have some more height out on the court. Southside playing a full court press, and that's Everett Merritt deflecting it out of bounds against Jordan Gorman. 4:54 remains. Southside leads 6-3 here in the first quarter. D'Angelo Stroud having a hard time getting the ball in bounds. Then he throws it off the foot of Everett Merritt. I think it deflected off of Keandre Brown and then off of Merritt, and it went out of bounds. But Snider still has control of the ball. Stroud, he'll throw it way up there. Malik Williams tips it to himself. Uh-oh, this will be a dunk. And there's another dunk. Snider trails by 1. Malik Williams with 2 shots in the middle, both dunks. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. There's Everett Merritt strong to the bucket. His shot's partially deflected, and Snider looks to run. Good bounce pass to Stroud from Gorman. He hits Keandre Brown. Keandre throws it over to Barnfield. He'll drive baseline. He gets up to the hole. He loses it, and that's going to be traveling on Snider. 2 Southside players go down hard on that play. And South will get the ball back. If you've got any score updates, make sure you include us in your tweet at 260sports. We'd like to see scores from all over the area tonight. We can keep you updated right here on SummitCitySports.com. Johnson inbounds now. He gets it back. He's going to bring it up. We haven't seen Dennis Johnson really bring the ball up very much. Mikhail Stevenson now, he'll have it. He checks in. He crosses him over. Amari Hall has it. He gets away. No, he does not get away with the walk. Craig Hershey calls it. And Southside with their second turnover into the game for the Snider Panthers. A ball hawk on the defensive side of their football team will be Demarius Ridley, affectionately known as Marmar. Stroud, that's going to be a 5 count, and Snider turns it over. Early turnovers plaguing both teams here at Southside High School. 4 minutes remain. The Archers lead by 1, 6-5. Finds Shorter on the baseline. He'll shoot it short. Rebounded by Barnfield. He'll give it up to Malik Williams. Williams will drive in. He's bumped by Amari Hall. No call. And now South looks to push, and Amari Hall throws it away. And Coach Novell not happy with that. And he will get quickly number 15, a junior, Brandon Eldridge, into the game. A big crowd assembling here at Southside on senior night. It's really good to see all the people that came out tonight for the final night of Summit Athletic Conference action. In early action at halftime, Fairfield leads Cherubusco 26-21. A miss there by Stevenson, and now a turnover, and South looks to push. Stevenson will drive in against Stroud, and then he gets hammered from behind. I believe this will be on Malik Williams. James Payne to make the call here. They're going to call it on number 5. That is Malik Williams, his first, team second. And Mikhail Stevenson to shoot 2 for the Archers. At the end of one quarter, Carroll leads Homestead 13-10. Remember to tweet your scores to 260sports. At the 3:08 mark of the first quarter, Stevenson's first one up and good. It's DeKalb leading Garrett 11-8. Second one up and short and rebounded by Barnfield. Barnfield pushes, he'll go to the hole, and Brandon Eldridge says, "You will not score on me," and he blocks the ball out of bounds. At the end of one, it's Central Noble over Fremont, 26-21. Quickly into Gorman, his shot goes in and out, rebounded by Barnfield. He goes up and misses. Ball gets deflected and Gorman comes up with it. He'll find a wide open Malik Williams. His three ball off the back of the rim and rebounded by Dennis Johnson. Now pushing to south side. Mikhail Stevenson pulls up, 15-footer. It went in, nice shot. Snider quickly up the court. Gorman gets it in there and he will score. And then South turns it over again. We're going to have an up and down game here tonight, evidently. Gorman with an offensive rebound. He goes up strong and he scores. Snider ties it up. And another turnover by Southside. Demarius Ridley, he'll drive in, run right over Dennis Johnson. No call, and he'll score. So Snider with a 2-point lead, 11-9, 2:28 remains. 14-footer by Stevenson, in and out. Picked up by the shorter Eldridge. And then Demarius Ridley turns it over for Snider. A lot of guys holding their pants, and we're going to have wholesale changes coming in. Dylan Duff will check in for Snider, a 6'5" freshman. And number 11, Jonquel Lee. Into the game for Southside, DeMarque Perkins. Shorter has it now for Southside. Remember to tweet your scores to 260sports. There's Courtney Shorter, misses, rebounded by Perkins, who had a really nice game against Lures the other day, where he had 11 points off the bench. We're going to have a timeout on the court. We'll have a timeout here on the video, on your live video. You're watching high school sports basketball on SummitCitySports.com. After the timeout by Snider, Southside will be in a full court press with Snider controlling the ball. They've got Stroud, Lee, Demarius Ridley, Malik Williams, and Dylan Duff. For the Archers, they've got Eldridge, Perkins, Didier, Stevenson, and Shorter. They get the ball into the taller Malik Williams, and he'll give it up to Stroud. Now they'll get it up to Lee. Lee will look to push. Finds a wide open Demarius Ridley. His three-pointer is good from the left baseline. Ridley off the bench with 5 quick points. Perkins, now he has it. He'll give it up to Stevenson. I believe the score is 12-11. I think they gave the points on the scoreboard to the wrong team. Good look inside to Eldridge. His ball deflected and out of bounds. And the ball will go back to the Panthers. Dennis Johnson returns for South. Keandre Brown for the Panthers. Yes, I believe the score is actually 12-11, not 9-14. There's a long outlet to Malik Williams. He's going to go in and he's going to jam it again. Didier from the left baseline. Whoa, good shot, three-pointer. Quickly up the court was Demarius Ridley. He's fouled. So the score is Snider 16-12 with 1:11 remaining here at Southside High School. Ridley to shoot, his first one up, and no good. That foul was on Brandon Eldridge, his first, team's third. Into the game, a big fella, number 50, Lawrence Johnson, and Southside will take a timeout. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout here at Southside High School. You're watching high school basketball brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back to Southside High School, where Snider leads Southside 16-12 with 1:11 remaining in the first quarter. At the line, shooting one more, Demarius Ridley. Just before the break there, Lawrence Johnson, number 50, checked in, a junior. Ridley's second one up and good. Ridley with 6 points. Demarius inside of Stevenson, he misses, and Eldridge gets the rebound. He'll shoot his left-handed shot and score. Now a quick turnover by Snider, and South gets the ball back. Didier picks up his dribble. He's guarded by Lee, now to Johnson, left baseline. He's guarded by the freshman Duff. Now in the middle to Shorter. He turned around, he'll shoot an 18-footer. He misses, and Eldridge gets another offensive rebound. There's a dangerous cross-court pass. Nice pick there by Shorter. Off the side of the rim is Trajan Didier. He doesn't get back, and then he flattens Demarius Ridley as he goes in. That fouls on Didier, his first, team's fourth. At the line shooting two again will be Demarius Ridley. I mentioned Lawrence Johnson. Lawrence Johnson last year didn't play basketball, ladies and gentlemen. He wrestled. This year he decided to come out for the basketball team to get in shape. He's a one heck of an outstanding defensive player on the Snider Panthers football team. He's a defensive tackle. He's being recruited by everybody in the MAC as of right now. And I'm sure in the not too distant future, he will be sought after by many of the Big Ten teams in this state. Demarius Ridley, second one up and rebounded by Courtney, or by, nice pass to Shorter from Stevenson. Quickly up the court to Snider, and Duff will get it, and he will score. The freshman with his first 2 points, Dylan Duff, former player at Blackhawk Middle School. We're under 10 seconds. Southside trails 19-16. Stevenson will shoot a long rainbow three-pointer and hit it. At the end of one quarter, we're all knotted up at 19. We'll take a quick break here at Southside High School. You're watching high school basketball brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back to Southside High School for the beginning of the second quarter between the Snider Panthers, ranked number 15 in 4A, the conference champions, and the Southside Archers. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have any questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. On the court for Southside, Stevenson, Didier, Hall, Dennis Johnson, and Courtney Shorter. Johnson gets it underneath. He'll turn around and have the ginormous Malik Williams guarding him. Williams, Barnfield, Keandre Brown, Gorman, and D'Angelo Stroud in the game for the Panthers. There's a shot missed by Courtney Shorter, and Malik Williams comes up with it. Malik Williams, a Louisville product. He will go next year to Louisville to play for Coach Patino. He comes into this game averaging 23 points a game and 11 rebounds. Gorman with a nice shot for the Panthers off the backboard, and Snider reclaims the lead. Remember, if you have any scores out there, tweet us at 260sports on Twitter. Didier, he'll drive, reverse, gets in the lane, and they're going to call him for a travel. Hopefully he didn't sprain his ankle on that play. He stepped right on the foot of Keandre Brown. Snider's had a little bit of a problem with this press that Southside has put on them. Seven minutes remain here in this first half, with the Archers trailing 19-21 to the traveling Panthers. Snider tomorrow will be at Indianapolis Cathedral at 3:30. Gorman will shoot a three from the right side and hit it. Gorman with 9 points. The lead extends to 5. Now this is a danger zone for the Archers. Can they keep their composure? And there, right there, is one of those times. They get behind by 5, maybe 7 points, and then the wheels sometimes fall off for the Archers. They turn the ball over, and then bad things happen. Other teams hit threes, and the next thing you know it, they're down 12-13 and are unable to come back. They started off hot here. They're still within striking distance, and with 5 points, Keandre Brown will shoot a three, and he will hit. Keandre Brown with his first three-pointer, and the lead goes to 8. And they're going to be a timeout on the court, a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here at Southside High School. Sports Center Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders or answer any questions. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. SummitCitySports.com is proud to partner with the News Sentinel, Allen County's oldest continuously operating business, bringing you the most comprehensive high school athletic coverage in the area. The News Sentinel is available for delivery 6 times a week in Allen County and always online at thenewssentinel.com. Well, at halftime, we'll go over a score recap of this. We'll preview the girls semi-state brackets and where they will be played and the times at halftime. The band plays there at Southside. We're out of the timeout. Southside has the ball. They'll throw it over the top to Stevenson, their point guard. He's guarded by a senior, Jordan Gorman, who played wide receiver on the football team for Snider this year. Former defensive back turned wide receiver. He played on the Snider team along with Demarius Ridley and Lawrence Johnson that went to the semi-state. Another floater there by Gorman is good. So Gorman hits. He's in there with 11 points, and Courtney Shorter scores for Southside. South trails by 8, 29-21, with 5:28 remaining here in the first half. Gordon controls way out by the double S's. He'll pull up and shoot a long three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. Amari Hall deflects it to Stevenson, and South looks to push. Good bounce pass to Didier. His floater's good in the lane, and Didier with his 8th point. That's just what Southside needed to get him back in the game. That foul will be on number 3, Keandre Brown, his 2nd, the team's 3rd. Into the game for Keandre Brown will be Demarius Ridley, otherwise known as Marmar. Didier to shoot one. A good shooter, both from the outside and at the foul line. He hits, he's got 9, and the lead down to 5. Gordon has it. It's, some type of weapon you've got when you've got a 7-footer that can help you bring the ball up. And I'm sure the Southside fans are going to let Mr. Malik Williams hear it now with an air ball, and they are chanting air ball. Amari Hall has it. He'll give it back to Dennis Johnson, who's guarded by the aforementioned Malik Williams, a Louisville commit. Coach Rick Patino would love to have him there, a 7-footer who can shoot from the outside. Good backdoor cut there. Good spacing tonight by Southside. It has allowed him to get some easy shots inside. Courtney Shorter on the drive. Malik Williams, he's got it. He goes up left-handed and misses it. What a drive by Courtney Shorter. Malik Williams at the line shooting 2 for Snider. They lead by 3. First one up and hard off the back of the rim. Remember, if you have any scores, ladies and gentlemen, tweet us at 260sports. We'd love to see you follow us there at 260sports on Twitter. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Williams to shoot one more. Bends his knees, and there's going to be a lane violation, but the shot goes in. Williams with his 5th point. The lead goes back to 4. Some good highlights tonight with 3 pretty impressive dunks this far. 3 by Snider and 1 by Southside's Courtney Shorter. Good crossover, good give up, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. I think that's going to be on Malik Williams. It is not. It's going to be on number 11, Jonquel Lee. His first, team's 4th. Southside Didier has it. He'll give it to Johnson. He's no threat to shoot. They'll run a rub all the way around on the other side for Didier. They don't go that way. Stevenson now, he'll have it. He'll shoot a 3. Good rotation off the back of the rim. And there's Amari Hall with a great rebound. Amari Hall playing some inspired basketball tonight for Southside. Didier against D'Angelo Stroud, and they're going to call that foul on Stroud. Stroud's first, team's 5th. At the line shooting 2 will be Trajan Didier. We're under 4 here in the first half with South trailing 30-27. Jordan Gorman returns to the lineup for Snider. Didier to shoot one more. Didier in double figures with 10, make it 11. Lee down to 2. Can't Southside come up with a stop here? Lee now, he'll go all the way across the other side to Ridley. Gives it to Duff. Duff kind of loses his balance, then turns it over. Now Shortner has it. He looks up, couldn't find Didier in time. Now he does. Didier gets a pick, shoots a 3. It's hard off the backboard, and Williams has a rebound for Snider. He'll give it up to Gorman. Coach Novell doing some serious coaching over there tonight from Southside. Williams, he'll shoot a 3. It's off the rim. He's 0 for 4 from out there. And now Didier has it for South. He'll give it up to Stevenson. Nice bounce pass underneath to Johnson. Deflected by Williams and out of bounds. Back into the game for Southside. Number 15, Brandon Eldridge. He'll replace the senior Dennis Johnson. Southside to inbounds under their own basket. James Payne gives the ball to Didier. He looks inside to Hall. Hall will have it. Good ball fake. Oh, he could have gone right up with it, but decided not to. Then he goes back door to Didier. Didier backs it back out. He's guarded by Demarius Ridley. He'll give it to Eldridge, and now to Stevenson. 3 minutes remains here in the first half. Good crossover, good look underneath the Eldridge, and we're all tied up. So Southside on a little run of themselves, and it's due to the turnovers from Snider. Lee from the left baseline, air ball, picked up by Duff, and he scores on the weak side rebound. Snider regains the lead by 2. There's a shot, it's off the rim, deflected to Amari Hall. He goes up, he misses, and Eldridge gets it. He throws it back inbounds. It's picked up by Stevenson, who dribbles around like Curly Neal. He'll give it up to Eldridge. His ball goes in and out, and Malik Williams has it. Demarius Ridley will give it up to Gorman. He'll shoot from the left side. His three-pointer's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds to Snider. At the end of the first half, it's Homestead leading Carroll 20-18 at halftime. At Lakewood Park, it's Lakewood Park trailing Leo 16-32. There's a three-pointer by Ridley. He misses, a push by Shorter, and Southside gets the ball. With 2 minutes remaining at Garrett, it's DeKalb 21-12 over the Railroaders. Another backdoor cut. Ooh, Shorter got away with an elbow. He'll give it up to Perkins. He'll drive. He's cut off. Good pass to Eldridge, but Malik Williams will have none of that. Good push up the court. Lee will shoot a 15-footer. It's off the rim and rebounded by Stevenson. At the end of 3, it's South Adams winning 38-32 over Adams Central. We've got a foul on the court. I think it's on Mikhail Stevenson of Southside. Actually, it's on Jonquel Lee of Snider. His second, team 6. If you have any scores, tweet us at 260sports, or you can tweet me at Rhino71. That's my Twitter handle. Some confusion on who actually has the ball, and it will be Southside, trailing by 2 with 1:31 remaining here at Southside High School. Stevenson looks to drive. Oh, nice little pull up. Then he goes underneath to the bigger Eldridge. He'll go up. He misses, gets his own rebound, and then misses again. And there's a deflected bar. Barnfield has it. Lee'll shoot a three-pointer. It's a high arching one. Williams tips it to Demarius Ridley, and he scores. There's almost a turnover by South, and Dennis Johnson gets it, and he'll come up the court. He's going to drive in against Malik Williams, and he was looking for a block instead of going up strong. And Southside turns the ball back over to Snider. We're under a minute to go. Coach Rouse, I think, wants him to shoot one. Said Ridley will take one from the right baseline. He misses it, and Malik Williams hits the floor hard. And now Didier has it. He'll look. He's going to shoot a 14-footer. It goes in and then back in. Didier scores again for Southside. Malik Williams, who didn't run down the court, gets it. He'll shoot a three-pointer. It's hard off the rim. He's 0 for 6 from three-point land. Didier has it. He'll drive in. He's bumped by Lee of Snider, and if that's on Lee, that will be his third foul. So Jonquel Lee with 3. Didier will shoot 2. At the end of the first quarter, it's a bit of an upset in the brewing. It's Bishop Luers leading North Side, 20-14 at the end of 1. At halftime at Garrett, it's DeKalb 26-14 over Garrett. Didier to shoot. Didier, a really good shooter. This shot is up and good. His 14th point. And the Archers trail by 1. 26.9 seconds remains here in the first half. His shot is up and good, and we are tied up. Can Southside get a turnover here and get the lead right before halftime? They always say the most important 5 minutes of a game is the start and right at second half. And Barnfield scores for Snider. Now Perkins has it. He looks up. He's almost picked. He goes strong to the rim, and he's blocked by Malik Williams. Now they get it up to Williams. He gives it up to Keandre Brown, who loses it, and Barnfield picks it up. Brown again. He's fouled by Dennis Johnson. Wow, this game fast-paced, ladies and gentlemen. That foul will be on Dennis Johnson, his first. Actually, his second, team's 5th. Keandre Brown to shoot 2. Remember, coming up at halftime, we'll recap first half scoring, and we'll give you a preview of the girls' semi-state games. Brown hits the first one. The lead back to 3. 1.8 seconds remains. Shot is up and good. And Snider leads by 4. At halftime, it's Leo over Lakewood, 26-22. Dennis Johnson, he can throw a full court pass. He's the quarterback on the football team. A long shot by Stevenson's off the backboard. And that's how we'll end the first half. Stroud, Barnfield, and Williams. Stevenson, Didier, Johnson, Shorter, and Eldridge for the Archers. We are underway here at Southside High School. Gorman has it, left side. He's guarded by Stevenson. Now they'll give it to Malik Williams, guarded by Brandon Eldridge. Now to Brown. He'll shoot a three-pointer from deep, and it's good. Keandre Brown with his 8th point. And the lead is 7. Shorter now to Johnson. Can Southside weather an early storm by Snider here? If they can and stay close, this could be a heck of a finish here at Southside High School. Shorter has it way out top. He'll get a pick there from Eldridge. He'll go right instead of left. Picks up his dribble and gives it up to Didier. Southside doesn't look to have as much pep in there. Oh, Johnson to shoot an unusual three-pointer, and he hits it. I'm sure if Coach Rauch watched the scouting report on Southside, they never saw Dennis Johnson shoot one three-pointer this season. But he'll hit it, and the lead is back down to 4. Stroud has it. Southside back in that 1-3-1. There's an alley-oop to Malik Williams. He loses control, gets his own rebound, shoots a 14-footer, goes around and drops in. Misses the dunk and then hits the 13-footer. The lead back to 6. Good crowd here at Southside High School. Dennis Johnson once again has the ball for South. He'll give it up to Stevenson. He'll get inside. You don't want to get in there against Williams. Courtney Shorter has it. He'll pull up and shoot over Williams. He'll bank it hard off the backboard, and there's the offensive board for South. Dennis Johnson strong to the basket, and he's blocked by Barnfield, and now Snider pushes. Stroud will drive in. He's blocked off the backboard. Williams gets it. He shoots a fadeaway and hits it. Southside may want to use an early timeout here. They trail by 8. Shorter shoots a 3, not a good shot. They could have got a better one. Deflected around, goes to Stroud, and Snider will push. Barnfield now, he goes right to the basket. He misses, gets his own rebound, and then finds Williams. Williams 0 for 6 in the first half from three-point land. Keandre Brown wide open right side. He shoots a 3. He gets flattened. There's no call there, and Southside pushes. Didier has it. He'll pull up and shoot a 2. Goes around and goes in. Didier with his 17th point. And the lead back down to 6. At half at Bishop Luers, where they have a tie game between Northside and Bishop Luers. They're all tied up at 35. Good look underneath the Barnfield. He'll kick it left side to Williams. His shot goes in and out. Keandre Brown gets it, and he's fouled by Dennis Johnson. On Johnson, that'll be his 3rd, the team's 1st. Homestead now leads over Carroll 33-26 with 2:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Brown's first one's up and good. Keandre Brown with his 9th point. Omari Hall will check in for Dennis Johnson. He'll have to sit with 3. Also, DeMarque Perkins into the game for Courtney Shorter. Coach Noel not real happy with that three-pointer he just took. Second one up and good for Brown, and he's into double figures with 10. The lead again 8. Yeah, the Southside looking for somebody to run the foul line, and they'll forget Eldridge up there. Perkins probably a better option to have run that foul line because he's more of a slasher and not afraid to get inside with the big guys. Perkins gets it underneath Omari Hall. He turns around, kicks it to Didier. Now to Stevenson. They back off. Stevenson drives. Nice pull-up floater and goes in. Nice touch. Stevenson scores. Southside once again trails by 6. Stroud has it. Now to Gorman. Gorman gets a screen by Malik Williams, and he'll shoot a three-pointer. It's good. Gorman with his 3rd three-pointer. A lot of dribbling again by Stevenson. He'll give it up to Didier, who loses control, picks it up, gets caught in the lane. Now Perkins will drive in, and he'll score. Perkins with his first 2 points in the lead down to 7. If you're a Comets fan, hey, they just scored. Michael Embach scores to give the Comets a 1-0 lead over the K-Wings at the Coliseum. Snider now, they'll just be a little bit patient here. Williams now to right side to Gorman. He'll pull up, shoot another long three-pointer. Goes off the rim and rebounded by Stevenson. Look to see if he pushes against the taller Malik Williams. He does. And the ball's deflected, and he picks it up. He turns around. Nobody comes to pick him up. He'll shoot the three. It's off the rim. It goes over to the other side to Trajan Didier. His three-pointer splash. It's good. Didier with 20 points. Quickly to the bucket, Malik Williams, and there'll be a foul there on Perkins, I believe, a south side. Actually, they're going to call it on Amari Hall. Hall's first, team second. At the line, shooting two. The Louisville commit, Malik Williams. The lead down to 4. So wet spot on the court. We want to thank our sponsors tonight, Parkview Sports Medicine, Sports Center Inc., and the News Sentinel. SummitCitySports.com is proud to partner with the News Sentinel, Allen County's oldest continuously operating business, bringing you the most comprehensive high school athletic coverage in the area. The News Sentinel is available for delivery 6 times a week in Allen County and always online at www.newssentinel.com. Williams' first one up and good. Williams into double figures with 10. Ridley to return to the lineup. He'll replace Michael Barnfield. The lead back to 5, and even 3 minutes remaining here at Southside High School. See if they're going to call a lane violation on Jordan Gorman, and they do. So the violation is actually a turnover, and Southside will get the ball back. Mari Hall has the ball. He'll give it up to Eldridge, and they'll find Stevenson. He turns around, has a taller Williams right there. He stops, finds Didier. Didier's going to drive, and his floater off the backboard. He's bumped by D'Angelo Stroud, and he'll shoot 2. Stroud second, team's first. Didier will shoot 2. At halftime at Bishop Luers, it's Luers and Northside tied at 35. Didier's first one in and out. At half, after 3 at Jay County, it's Norwell leading 34-32. Northrop trails Dwenger at halftime 22-20. Didier's second one up and good. Malik Williams strong to the basket. He's fouled once again. With just 3 minutes remaining at Fairfield, it's Busco leading 52-48. At the end of 3 quarters, Homestead leads Carroll 27-29. Williams to shoot. That foul was on DeMarque Perkins, his first, the team's third. Williams to shoot 2. Williams has not had a good touch from the outside tonight. Although at the foul line, he's perfect. Lead back to 4, make that 5. Second one up and good. Eldridge has it, almost turns it over, now gives it to Hall, now to Perkins. Perkins, he'll turn it over. Keandre Brown gets on the floor, he picks it up, give it to Demarius Ridley. Eldridge guards him, and Demarius Ridley uses his body and scores again. The lead up to 8. 2:24 remains here at Southside with the Archers trailing. Snider, 55-47. Williams blocks it. Now he gets his own push up the court. He'll go right to the rim, left-handed, and scores. Snider up by 10. Oh, Williams doesn't go for that, and then Perkins fouls him. A nice little move by Stevenson. Doesn't work on the more experienced Malik Williams, and he blocks it. And then a foul on DeMarque Perkins. I think we're going to have a timeout on the court for Southside. We do. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back to Southside High School with 2:04 remaining in the third quarter. Snider trails Snider Panthers 57-47. We've got a final for you. Fremont holds on and beats Central Noble 60-55. We'll continue to update you as the night progresses. Once again, we'd like to wish good luck to Central Noble's girls basketball team as they will be competing tomorrow in the semi-state. We also wish luck to the Homestead Lady Spartans as they look to make it to the state championship. The band plays. We're done with our timeout. We're ready to get going here. Can Southside stop the 7-0 run by the Panthers? Today's game is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Snider has the ball. Nobody wanted to take it out. Now Ridley will go back and give it up to Gorman. Now Williams to control and bring the ball up for the Snider Panthers, who lead by 10. Is Snider just going to work it around and get the best shot here? Ridley, he'll look from the right baseline. He'll stop now out to Gorman. Gorman to Brown that looks to swing the ball. Snider, no hurry here. Looks like maybe they're going with like a 10-pass drill, and they do. Get a good shot, and that's Gorman with his 4th three-pointer of the game. The lead now 13 for Snider. This is where Southside has issues. When they start to get behind, they start to press instead of slowing down, and there's almost a turnover by Stevenson. They need to work and get a good shot. When they had good spacing in the first half, they had no problems getting good shots. Didier to inbounds. He'll look for Shorter. Finds nobody. He'll throw back court all the way to Stevenson. Stevenson, just a sophomore at 6 foot tall. Comes into the game averaging 15 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. He gets a nice screen there by Dennis Johnson. Pulls up with a 14-footer. Goes around and goes out. There's Malik Williams once again, and he'll dribble the ball off of Perkins' foot. And I think they're going to call. Actually, I think they gave the ball to Southside originally, and they corrected it, and it will be Snider's ball. It looked like he dribbled it off of DeMarque Perkins' foot. Snider controls with 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Snider leads 60-47. Southside once again in a man-to-man, a half court. They're in their half court. They're just waiting to trap Snider. But when you have Malik Williams out there, he can throw it over the top of any defense. Keandre Brown, he'll drive into the lane. He goes up. His wild shot's off and picked up by Perkins for Southside. He'll look to push. He's got to be careful. He had a trailer there. Now Stevenson has it. He stops. He'll dribble left. Getting away with a carry. He finds Dennis Johnson underneath. And Malik Williams says, no suit for you, and he blocks that ball away from him. 19 seconds remains, and there's going to be a turnover on the Snider Panthers. .5 seconds remains here in the third quarter. Southside looking to get the final shot. They trail by 13. Stevenson now against Gorman. He reverses, gives it up to Dennis Johnson. Johnson doesn't look to shoot. Courtney Shorter comes up with Snider turns it over. Keandre Brown has it, and then he's swatted out of bounds by Courtney Shorter. And they'll call a foul on Courtney Shorter. Shorter's first, team's fourth. Keandre Brown will shoot. The officials quickly get in there with Courtney Shorter standing over Keandre Brown. Keandre Brown will shoot 2. Looks like he's favoring that left arm. That's the arm. He's a left-handed shooter. Brown's first one up and off the back of the rim. 1.8 seconds remains here in the third quarter. And the second one up, rolls around and goes in for Keandre Brown. Courtney Shorter will shoot it. It's good if it goes. It's off the backboard. And that's the end of 3 with Snider 61, Southside 47. We'll take a quick timeout here at Southside High School. With 6 minutes remaining at Lakewood Park, it's Leo leading Lakewood Park 47-46. Barnfield will be at the line shooting 1 for Southside and resume action. I would advise both teams not to have any scrimmages because one of our officials is a Fort Wayne police officer, one of my favorite police officers in Fort Wayne, and we love our police officers here in Fort Wayne, and that is one James Payne, a former football player in college. I would not want to take him on. That shot is up, and Barfield gets his own rebound, goes up strong, goes around and in. Barfield misses, gets his own rebound, and then scores. Once again, I want to thank James Payne, one of our officials that's doing tonight's game. He's one of Fort Wayne's finest. He's a police officer. He does baseball, he does football, he does basketball, he does leadership sessions with a lot of area organizations. He's a good guy and a great official. Johnson has it way outside. He stays in the game with his 4 fouls. Good backdoor cut. And Snider comes up with another loose ball. No, they don't. Yes, they do. That's Gorman gets away with it. He picks it up, and now we're still not calling anything. Jump ball, Snider ball. With 5:40 left at Carroll, it's Homestead leading 43-32. If you have any scores, tweet us at 260 Sports. I want to thank our sponsors, Parkview Sports Medicine, Sports Center Inc., and the News Sentinel. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have any questions about sports prevention, injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Good look underneath the Keandre Brown, and he scores. That was from Deandro Stroud, and the lead now 20 for Snider. Too much dribbling. Gorman will be called on his first foul, team's third. And Southside to inbounds. Snider will play tomorrow at Indianapolis Cathedral at 3:30. Southside, they will play tomorrow at Lawrence North. Actually, they will play on February the 18th at Lawrence North. Timeout on the court, Snider. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school basketball brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back to Southside High School, where the Snider Panthers have taken control over the Southside Archers. They lead by 20, 67-47, with 6:03 remaining in the game. At Bishop Luers, Northside has taken the lead. They are up 51-49 at the end of 3. On the court now for Southside will be Corey Ross. Corey Ross, he had a good JV game earlier. He stands at 5'9". He's just a junior, and he'll get some play time here with the game a little bit out of control for Southside. Snider to inbounds right in front of the student section of Southside, and that will be Keandre Brown. Brown against Didier. Didier really been a non-factor here in the last 4 or 5 minutes for Southside. He'll guard Keandre Brown. Brown left-handed. He'll drive into the lane up. His left-handed shot is up and good. Southside's really kind of stopped playing defense. Shorter now for Southside. He'll drive. He's cut off by Brown. He'll give it up to Ross. Ross will drive in. He'll go up left-handed. It's blocked by Barnfield. I think Barnfield got him on the body. That will be Barnfield's second. Team's fourth. Ross will shoot 2 for Southside. Neither team in the bonus yet. If you have any scores, please tweet them out at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, SummitCitySports.com. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Corey Ross to shoot. He, little short arm there. He airballs it. At one point, Leo led Lakewood Park by 17 points. Not any longer. The comeback is complete. They're tied at 50 at Lakewood Park. And Ross hits his first one, hits the second one for Southside. They push it up the court quickly as Snider, and then they turn it over. Dennis Johnson, he'll drive in. It's swatted away by Malik Williams, and Shorter comes up with it. He'll find Eldridge, another block by Malik Williams. And Snider will have the ball. Snider up quickly to Barnfield. Barnfield will back it out. Time is on Snider's side now. With 5 minutes remains, they lead 69-48 over the Archers. Gorman hard to the hole. He misses. The ball goes off of Trajan Didier, and Snider gets the ball back. Ridley will come in. He'll replace D'Angelo Stroud. Ridley checks back in. He's got 10 points. Williams now, he'll have it way out top. Shorter will come out. They're trying to trap him, and Williams steps into the backcourt, and that's a turnover. At the end of the three, once again, it's Northside over Bishop Lewis, 51-49. Homestead wins tonight over Carroll, 55-44. Good look inside. Then another turnover by Southside. They say it went off of Malik Williams, and South will get the ball back. A final also. Norwell defeats Jay County 47-39. Norwell's got a pretty good crowd. That Shively kid's pretty good. A freshman, Will Geiger, he's outstanding inside for Norwell. Didier has it. He'll drive in. He'll get a screen. He'll shoot a fadeaway, and it's blocked by Barnfield. He'll go in and jam it. Courtney Shorter quick over. That's another block by Malik Williams. Didier, he'll drive, turns baseline, nobody there, goes cross court, and throws it to the bench of Southside. Snider, if they win this game, they will go undefeated in Summit Athletic Conference play. Into the game will be Mikhail Stevenson. He'll replace Corey Ross. At the end of three, DeKalb leads Garrett 45-23. There's a turnover by Snider. Malik Williams, I think he ran out of bounds. Yeah, he is in the game. And there's Eldridge. He'll get it and he'll score. His 6-point. 21-point lead for Snider. Jonquel Lee will drive in. His ball's missed. Picked up by Malik Williams, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. That foul's on Eldridge, his second, team's 5th. Malik Williams to shoot 2. Be interesting to see if they leave Malik Williams in the game. He's holding his leg over there, and he's the one that has to shoot the foul shots. They get him back on the court. A final, it's Cherubusco over Fairfield, 64-61, and South Adams wins against Adams Central, 52-49. Williams to shoot 2. His first one up and good. I would imagine that Malik Williams has a triple-double tonight. Back into the game for Southside will be a senior, Wallace Nord. A big hand for Wallace Nord as he'll check in, playing his final home game here at Southside. The student section cheering Wallace Nord's name now. The second one up and good for Malik Williams. 3:30 remains here at Southside High School. And Stevenson, he'll hit for Southside. DeAndre Brown, he'll drive in there. He'll kick it to Barnfield. Now over to Gorman, and he's fouled by Trajan Didier. His second. The team's seventh. Jordan Gorman at the line shooting 1-1. His first one is good. That's the team's 8th foul. Lawrence Johnson back into the game. With 1:21 remaining at Lakewood Park, Lakewood and Leo all tied up at 52. Second one good by Gorman. Williams checks out. Jonquel Lee comes in. Lawrence Johnson into the game. So Gorman and Jordan Gorman and Malik Williams, I'm sure their night is done as the lead is 75-52. The Panthers with 3:10 remaining at Southside High School. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Parkview Sports Medicine, Sports Center Inc., and the News Sentinel. That short is shot by very short by Courtney Shorter. They look inside to Nord. He'll lose it. Give it up to Jonquel Lee. He pushes, finds Ridley. Ridley pushes it back out. Gets the return pass. Shoots a three from the left wing and hits it. Ridley having a very good night off the bench. Didier hits again for Southside. He's into the 20 points. Ridley again. He'll hit it. Ridley with his third three-pointer. Courtney Shorter to shoot the ball, and he wisely just throws it off of Barnfield. Ridley with 16 points already. Southside controls once again. We're pushing, getting down to the 2-minute mark. Didier with a three-pointer off. Courtney Shorter picks it up. He misses, and Snider gets the ball. Dylan Duff has it for Snider. He gets it up to Lee. Lee, he'll go up. He'll pull up, shoot a 15-footer. It's hard off the backboard. Picked up by Dennis Johnson. He'll go straight up the court, and he's fouled by Demarius Sibley, and he hits the shot. That foul is on Demarius Ridley. His first, team's 5th. Actually, the team's 6th. John Barnes comes into the game for Snider. Perkins comes in for Southside. Dennis Johnson to shoot one. 4 minutes left at Bishop Lures. Northside leads by one, 58-47. Dylan Duff, he'll drive baseline. He'll go up strong. His left-handed shot's off. Rebounded by Dennis Johnson. Wallace Johnson. Lawrence Johnson, he goes up and he's fouled from behind. At Lakewood Park with 36 seconds left, Leo leads 54-52. Lawrence Johnson at the line shooting 2. That foul's on Perkins, his 3rd. Johnson to shoot 2 for Snider. His first one up. and off. A final at Garrett. DeKalb wins by 22, 62-40 over the Railroaders. Johnson to shoot one more. His second one up, and hard off the backboard, rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson fouled as he drives in by Johnson. His first, the team's 7th at the line shooting. Mikhail Stevenson for Southside. Stevenson's first one up and goes hard off and goes out. Donovan Campbell, I believe, checks in for the Snider Panthers. That is number 24, Donovan Campbell. So some JV players getting some action here. Second one for Stevenson up and good. John Barnes to bring it up for Snider. He's trapped. Still trapped. I'm surprised they haven't called 10 seconds. Lee into the lane. His ball's deflected. And I believe that was DeMarque Perkins, Wallace Nord dives for it, but he was out of bounds. Snider leads 81-56 with 1:13 remaining here at Southside High School. If you have any scores, get them to us, 260sports on Twitter. Long three-pointer, almost sticks there. Lawrence Johnson picks it up. He can't buy a point. And he'll go hard off to the rebound and knock it off of the Southside player and get the ball. Lawrence Johnson, a football player on their team, just a junior. Final from Lakewood Park. Lakewood Park comes back and beats Leo 56-52. Lakewood Park trailed it by as many as 19. Lee called for a travel. Yes, Lakewood Park trailed by 19 with 4:35 remaining in the third. They come all the way back and beat Leo 56-52. We're under a minute here at Southside. Stevenson will drive. He'll kick it to Perkins, who gives it up to Nord. Three-pointer, it's off. Campbell goes for the rebound and loses it out of bounds at Southside. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Parkview Sports Medicine, Sports Center Inc., and the News Sentinel. Today's game was brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Nord again for a three-pointer. It's an air ball picked up by Dylan Duff. He pushes, kicks it to Lee. Lee will shoot a three-pointer. It's hard off the back of the rim and rebounded by Southside. I believe Nord was out of bounds when he touched that ball. So Snider will get it back with 33 seconds remaining in the game. With .8 left at Angola, it's east side over Angola, 36-34. I'm sure Southside won't foul here. A turnover by Snider, and Stevenson drives in, goes for the dunk, loses control, and Snider gets the ball back. After 3 at Huntington North, Plymouth leads Huntington North 35-21. We'll have a foul on the court on Trajan Didier. Snider in the double bonus now. John Barnes will shoot 2. Look for John Barnes next year on the football field, as he'll probably be the backup quarterback for the Panthers to Michael Hoppert. His first one up and hard with 1:27 left to play at Bishop Luers. They are tied at 59. If you're watching this game, I would suggest you flip over to that game right now. With 1:27 remaining, they are all tied up. Barnes' second one up and good. Tomorrow you can get our semi-state games. You'll get to see Homestead. Oh, Amari Hall will shoot 3. Goes in and out and rebounded by Corey Ross, and he scores. And that's how the game will end. The Archers get beat at home tonight by the Snider Panthers by 22, 82-60. We will take a quick timeout. We'll come back with a score recap and then bid you farewell from Southside High School. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching high school basketball, brought to you by SummitCitySports.com.